Have you ever wished you could just write your dreams into reality? It sounds like something out of a movie, but what if I told you that you have the power to do just that? It's called scripting, and today, we're going to unlock this incredible manifestation technique together. I'll break down exactly what it is, how to do it step by step, and share some amazing real-life stories that will blow your mind. By the end of this video, you'll have a powerful new tool to help you create the life you've always wanted. So, what exactly is scripting? At its core, scripting is the practice of writing about your desires as if they've already happened. It's like writing a diary entry from your future self. Instead of saying, "I want to get a new job," you'd write, "I am so incredibly happy and grateful for my new job. The work is so fulfilling, my colleagues are amazing, and the salary is even more than I had hoped for." See the difference? You're not just wishing for something, you're immersing yourself in the feeling of already having it. This process sends a powerful signal to the universe. It shifts your mindset from one of lack and wanting to one of abundance and receiving. When you write and feel the emotions of your desires being real, you begin to vibrate at a frequency that matches those desires, making you a magnet for them. It's about embodying the person who already has everything you want. Now, let's get into the fun part, how to actually do it. It's simpler than you might think. First, you need a dedicated space. This could be a beautiful new journal, a specific notebook, or even just a document on your computer. The key is to make it special, a sacred place for your dreams. I personally love using a physical notebook and a favorite pen. There's something magical about the physical act of writing that connects me more deeply to the words. Once you have your journal, find a quiet, comfortable spot where you won't be disturbed. You want to be in a relaxed and positive state of mind. Maybe light a candle, play some calming music, or do a short meditation to clear your head. This helps you get into a high vibrational state, which is crucial for effective scripting. Okay, you're ready? What do you write? This is where you let your imagination run wild. Think about what you want to manifest. A new relationship, a promotion, a healthier body, financial abundance. Pick one specific desire to focus on for each scripting session to give it more power. Now, start writing in the present tense as if it has already happened. Be as detailed and descriptive as you possibly can. Don't just write, "I have a new car." Instead, write something like, "Driving my brand new car today felt absolutely amazing. The smell of the leather interior, the way the sunlight gleamed off the pearl white paint. I turned up my favorite song on the incredible sound system and just smiled, feeling so grateful and free as I drove down the coast. This car is everything I dreamed of and more." The most important part of this process is to feel the emotions. As you write, truly feel the joy, the gratitude, the excitement, the relief. Imagine the scenes you're writing in vivid detail. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch? The more you can immerse your senses and emotions, the more powerful your manifestation will be. The universe responds to feeling, not just words. Your emotional state is the fuel for your manifestation engine. How often should you do it? Some people like to script every day, while others prefer to do it once a week, or whenever they feel inspired. The key is consistency. Find a rhythm that works for you and stick with it. One powerful method is the 369 technique, where you write your desire 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night. Another approach is to write a detailed day-in-the-life story from your future perspective and reread it every morning. Experiment and see what feels best. After you've written, the final step is to let it go. Trust that the universe has received your order and is working to deliver it. Obsessing over the how and when creates resistance. Write, feel, and then release it with faith. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This sounds great, but does it actually work? I'm so glad you asked, because I have some incredible real-life examples to share. Let's start with a story from one of our community members, Sarah. Sarah had been job hunting for months with no luck. She felt defeated and was losing hope. I suggested she try scripting. Every night before bed, she started writing in her journal. She wrote, "I am so thankful for my dream job as a graphic designer at a creative agency. I love my supportive team. The projects are exciting and I feel so valued. The salary allows me to live comfortably and save for my future." She described her new office, the coffee she drank in the morning, and the feeling of pride she felt seeing her work come to life. Less than 3 weeks later, she saw a job posting that was an exact match for what she had been writing about. She applied, aced the interview, and got the job. She told me the office environment was exactly as she had described in her journal, down to the small details. Then there's the story of Mark, who wanted to manifest a loving relationship. He was tired of casual dating and yearned for a deep, meaningful connection. He started scripting about his ideal partner. He didn't focus on physical appearance, but on how the person made him feel. He wrote, "I am so in love and feel so seen and appreciated by my partner. We laugh so much together, we support each other's dreams, and we can talk about anything. Coming home to her feels like coming home to myself." He wrote about the adventures they would have and the peaceful, happy moments they'd share. A few months later, he joined a hiking group and met a woman. Their connection was instant. He said it was uncanny how she embodied all the qualities and feelings he had been scripting about. They're now engaged and happier than ever. And it's not just for big life changes. I used scripting myself to manifest a specific travel opportunity. I wanted to visit Japan, but it seemed financially out of reach. So I started scripting. I wrote, "Walking through the Arashiyama bamboo grove was even more magical than I imagined. The feeling of peace was overwhelming. I'm so grateful for this trip to Japan. Everything fell into place so perfectly and effortlessly." I wrote about eating ramen in Tokyo and seeing the temples in Kyoto. I focused on the feeling of joy and gratitude. About 2 months later, a freelance project completely out of the blue landed in my lap. The payment was almost the exact amount I needed for the trip. It felt like a direct response from the universe. These stories aren't just coincidences. They are powerful examples of what happens when you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with your desires. Scripting is the tool that helps you create that alignment. It reprograms your subconscious mind to believe that what you want is not only possible, but is already on its way. It shifts you from a passive wisher to an active creator of your reality. So, are you ready to become the author of your own life story? I want you to try it. Get a notebook, find a quiet moment today, and just start writing. Pick one thing you truly desire and write about it as if you're celebrating its arrival. Describe the scene, feel the joy, and soak in the gratitude. Don't worry about getting it perfect. Just let your heart guide your pen. Remember, the words you write today are the seeds for the reality you'll experience tomorrow. You hold so much more power than you realize, and scripting is one of the keys to unlocking it. I'm so excited for you to begin this journey, and I'd love to hear about your experiences. Once you start scripting, come back and share your manifestation stories in the comments below. Let's inspire each other. Your story could be the one that gives someone else the hope and motivation they need to change their life. Thank you so much for watching and for being a part of this amazing community. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on manifestation and personal growth. Now go write your dreams into reality.